My anxiety has caused me so much pain in my life, so much terror and so much damage, because it's removed my ability to love and care for myself, and it's removed my ability to make decisions and do things that are in my best interest that take time. Because for me, my anxiety is something that makes me panic, and I react quickly with it. And those reactions aren't always in my best interest. And I think it's the same for many of us. So I promised you guys this video, and I wanted to share with you exactly what my anxiety feels like to me. If you can imagine that you are in a sack, a black bag, like a duvet cover almost. Imagine you're in a duvet cover and you're pulling that duvet cover. You're inside, but you're holding it shut. But you've pulled it shut in such a way that you've got the fabric on the inside. So instead of a normal bag that would be fastened from the top, that's inside, you've got that in your hand. So you've balled yourself up in that, and now you're holding this tight. And you're in this little sack, like this little kid, this little child in a sack. And you're pulling it tight, tight, tight. And on the outside of the sack are people with cricket bats. And they're beating you with those cricket bats. They're just beating you and beating you and beating you. To make yourself safer, because it hurts, it's uncomfortable, you can't see what's going on, you don't know what's going on around you, these blows just keep coming and they're hitting you and hitting you and hitting you and hitting you, and the flat side of the bat is hitting you, and the corner of the bat is hitting you, and the tip of the bat is hitting you, and you're bleeding and it's hurting. And what you do is you pull that bag tighter and tighter, that sack, you're pulling it tighter and tighter on you, tighter and tighter and tighter. But the truth is, I mean, it's a thin cloth. It's not going to protect you. So you're pulling yourself tighter and tighter while people are hitting you. Strangers, loved ones, everyone is outside beating you with these cricket bats. Beating me with these cricket bats. And I'm pulling tighter and tighter, and the only thing that I can do to keep myself safe is I end up in that fetal position with the sack pulled so tight around me. But it doesn't make any difference, because the blows hurt just as much. That's what my anxiety feels like. And it's very, you can see my face, my breathing, I'm shaking a little bit now, because it's very uncomfortable to have to identify a feeling, and that's exactly what it feels like. When I fly and I can't leave that aeroplane and we hit turbulence, when I'm with new people, when I'm in a group, I'm in a crowd, terrifying. But what I learned, what the amazing thing is, what's incredible, is that I'm the one holding the sack closed. I'm the one pulling it tighter and tighter and tighter, and giving myself less room to move around. I'm making myself smaller and smaller and smaller and tighter. Because I'm terrified. I'm a scared little child, terrified of what's going on and where these blows are coming from, and this beating and this noise and these monsters that are outside. I'm just trying to crawl myself into a fetal position, into a little ball, to keep myself safe. But in doing so, I'm tightening that sack. And to make it stop, all I have to do is let go. Let go of the sack and stand up. Out of the bag, duvet cover, whatever you want to imagine. Stand up. And there I am. No longer a little child. No longer a little child trapped in a sack, being beaten. A grown person, man, woman, up, looking around. And these people that had baseball bats are just people moving around in my life. No one was beating me. That was my anxiety. And that's what I realized. I'll always have my anxiety. I'm an alcoholic. It's part of my makeup. It's how my brain works. But I can always stand up. And we can all just stand up. Let go of that sack. Stand up and free ourselves. Just stand up, guys. The anxiety that we have that has ruled us, that can dictate the quality of our life, we're in control of it. And we can just stand up. Now I use my anxiety because I've realized my anxiety is actually my superpower. It's a heightened sense of awareness, of alertness. The fact that I'm thinking about 10 things at the same time and 20 of them can go wrong. Those who have anxiety will understand what I mean. It's a way that I can plan and manage and focus and understand that it's part of my makeup. It's not debilitating. It's only debilitating if I choose to allow it to be debilitating. I understand how I feel when I feel certain anxiety, where I feel it. I go, oh, this here, hold on, I remember that. That's from my stepfather's suicide. That's why I'm feeling this. Hold on a second. Breathe and think, why am I feeling what I'm feeling? When it's tight across my chest, it's heartache. The pain that I've been through with my late mom and the abuse. That's where that pain comes from. I think anxiety is just panic from things that we've been through that we couldn't deal with as kids. We had no power. We're the little child in the sack. Now we're the adult. We can just let go and stand up. So understand it's not a curse. It's part of who you are. It's something that you can make work for you. It's your superpower. You just have to understand how to use it. Superman had to learn how to fly. We have to learn how to fly with our anxiety because it is our superpower. Recognize the feeling. Understand why you're feeling what you're feeling. Go, hang on a second. This is my anxiety talking. What's it telling me? What am I remembering? Why does what I'm going through make me remember this and feel this way? And then make it work for you. It's a tough video to make, guys. It took a few more days than I promised. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Thank you for listening. That is what my anxiety feels like. And I'm shaking now. Having spoken to you guys about it. I'm going to go have a piece of Milky Bar chocolate too. Because, yes, makes me happy. Our anxiety doesn't have to rule us. We can understand that it is actually a skill set that we have. It's our superpower. We just have to recognize it and then learn to harness it. I wish you all the best, guys. I love you all. Thank you for watching the video. It means the world to me. I never had a choice as a child in what happened to me. I have a choice now as an adult in terms of what I do with it. I choose to let go of the sack and stand up and share my experiences in the hope that it can help you guys, because we're all walking the same path. Love you guys. Oos.